Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I want to talk to you about Rebellion packs and how I think, first of all, that these are the most impactful cards that we've seen in this game yet. We haven't even seen them, but I feel confident in declaring that because we know that the summoners are going to have multicolor summoners. That means they affect two splinters. They create synergies that have never existed. You can double inspires or triple resurrects, or you can do crazy things that have never happened before because white has never partnered with death. Water has never partnered with fire, etc. That's huge, but then the summoner tactics is going to be that game-changing element where you now can change the battlefield after you see my team submission. That's a huge advantage, and if I don't have that advantage also, then you have a lot more wins than I will have at the end of the season. And so these cards are meaningful. I think they're going to be game-changing, and so I believe we all want them. Or if we don't yet think that, I think we're gonna want them when we see them. So if I'm right about all that, let's talk about how we get these packs and what's the most economical path, because there's three different options. Before I get into it, my name is Dwayne Cunningham. I go by Infidel1258. You can call me 12. And yeah, we're going to talk about Rebellion packs, but we talk about everything Splinterlands as well as NFT blockchain-based video gaming, because this has changed my life and I think it could change yours. If that sounds interesting, stick around, stay tuned, like and subscribe. Okay, so there's three ways that we can access Rebellion packs. And it's important to think through the benefits and the costs of each, because each of us is going to come, if we play this game, we take this game seriously, and if we agree with my sentiment around how impactful Rebellion will be, then we're going to have a certain amount of desire to move into this in order to benefit our experience as well as our joy maybe, and probably the returns we're receiving from the rank or the tournaments or whatever that you're participating in. And so, you know, of course we can go in here and we can buy cards straight from the company. And if you have a good amount of money, this is probably your optimal path to do that. If you do so, you're getting access to promo cards. If you do so, you can have access to leaderboard rewards. Conceivably, you could steal one of these summoners, which is crazy. Now, I know that's not a lot of you, but man, this is relatively affordable. We've seen in the past it's about 15 to 20,000 packs this is the amount you need to get a legendary summoner of your own. And I'm just saying, how crazy would it be to have one of your own for 5,000? Like, that's 20 grand. It's not even 20 grand because there's discounts even beyond that. So if I was Bubkey, if I was Bribro, or any of these guys in that 4,000 range, I'm trying to vie for this because this is a big deal. So, but I know that's not most of you. But what I'm saying here in the option number one is buying from Splinterlands, and recognize that there's some sort of difficult to measure intangibles that can benefit the acquisition through this process, such as the summoner benefit, but also the titles. And whether or not you're going to get in this top 6, of course, most of us won't. But man, it's very possible. You know, look at this. The Dawnbringer title is available for $2,500. That's about $9,000 or $8,000 or something like that. And then, you know, that's probably too much for most of you. But as I scroll down on this title, the Defiant title, it goes quite low. You get into 125 packs or more, and you're fighting for this Rebel title. And I'm saying that will have a value. That will be an NFT that you can sell. That will be a value to you. So that has to factor into your considerations. And 125 packs is not much. So that makes me want to buy packs from the system because I want those titles. I need them for my land. And also I know that they have a value in and of themselves. So that makes me interested, excited, but recognize that buying packs, you're only guaranteed, especially when you're getting like such a low number of packs. Yeah, you're going to get one copy of that promo legendary and 10, 12 copies of that rare, but that's not the biggest of deal. I'm saying I'm more concerned about the cards inside the pack, because I really believe if you look at Chaos Legion as a metric for measuring how important Rebellion will be, understand that if I show you the legendary Chaos Legion cards, and this is a main set and so is Rebellion, so that's the comparison here, recognize that these cards are mostly necessary. Now, maybe you might argue a few of them are not. Maybe you don't use the blue team very much, so you don't need the Torrent Fiend. Maybe you think Zyvax Vul or Ifrit Rising with the recharge are largely unnecessary, but you can't tell me that most of these cards are unnecessary. If you compete at a high level in this game, you need these cards. And that means I'm feeling the same. I'm expecting the same from Rebellion, but more so because there's actually 4 new abilities that are coming to the monsters in Rebellion, but also maybe a 5th because they talked about this. Matt talked about this in the last town hall. That means 5 new abilities that are going to interplay with the rest of your deck in probably really synergistic ways that will make you better off. But then remember, the summoners have 2 different splinters, some of them do anyways. And those summoners are going to create synergies between fire and water, or life and death, that you've never seen before, and that will change the game forever. So that's going to give you a massive advantage. And then summoner tactics. So for all those reasons, there's going to be a ton of cards that you need. I'm not saying you're going to need every Rebellion card, but I suspect there's going to be needs and there's going to be wants. And I would wager that you're going to feel that you need most of the legendaries, probably most of the epics, probably most of the rares, and yeah, even most of the commons. Of a 90 card set, I bet there's 70 that you're going to really feel you need if you're playing at a high level. So knowing that, is pack purchasing going to do it? Not unless you buy thousands and thousands. You're going to need to come into do the peer-to-peer marketplace thing. That's the second option. You can access these cards through the peer-to-peer market, but recognize that there's going to be a limited supply and massive demand, because the cards that are most pivotal are going to be recognized by everyone who doesn't buy these packs, and even those who buy the packs are going to come to the peer-to-peer marketplace looking for extra BCX of each of their special cards, they're most desirable. So I'm thinking there's going to be really high demand and cost for Rebellion cards, especially legendaries, rares, and epics, in the first weeks and months of its release, from when the packs are openable. I could be wrong about that, but I don't see how that would be possible for them to be cheap, because there's only, at least on December 5th, when we can open the packs and the general show begins, at least that's the date I last heard. When that happens, we're going to have 300, 400,000 packs that are openable. Not all of them will be opened. And when they're opened, maybe we sell another 500,000 or 1 million on that day. Even still, like I'm saying, for the most part, the packs that get open first are going to have the opportunity to sell into very limited supply with massive demand and see really crazy prices, particularly on legendaries, but definitely on epics and rares also. So I don't know that you come to this marketplace and get good deals. I think what that looks like is you come to this marketplace to get what you need, but you're going to pay a premium. You're going to get fewer BCX. You're going to get fewer cards in your library of your portfolio of assets for more money. But you're going to have that targeted experience. You're going to be able to come in here and say, well, that new legendary summoner is just so good, I need to get him. Now, this is, again, Chaos Legion, but picture that new one that's multi-splinter and, has these crazy new abilities, and it's from the Rebellion. You're going to want it, and you're going to come in here, you're going to pay a premium. So that's option number 2. Pay premiums to find the precise cards you want and need. That probably makes the most sense for most of us. But the thing I'm not really hearing anybody talk about is the third option, which is that instead of buying from the leaderboard, yes, these titles are cool. Instead of buying from the peer-to-peer market, yes, it would be neat to be able to precisely choose what you want. The third option is, of course, the non-card market, and you can, through this system, you can buy the packs themselves, which possibly can drop you legendary gold foils, just like the ones you buy from the team, albeit small probabilities, for a 25-30% discount, because we're paying $3.80 if we buy it from the team right now. That's with all the discounts. Now, if you buy hundreds or thousands of them, you get even bigger discounts, but most of us aren't doing that. So you're paying about $3.80 per pack, or you come in here and you're paying $2.90 a pack. If you want 5, 10, 100 packs, this is the place. Okay, guys, so I mean, this is the debate. Which one's the angle? Which one's the preferred? It depends on how many packs you want and need. It depends on if you want to fight for those titles. But to me, I think this is the play. Come in here and buy off these cheap packs as they pop up. Get these discounts and let other people like Bulldog who want to fight for leaderboard rewards do so by selling his packs that he's already bought, and then you get the discount. That's the play. Forget about the 15% bonus. Forget about the vouchers, etc. You just pay $2.99 right here and now. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Have an amazing day. God bless.